Good evening, and welcome to Numpty News, the only bulletin brave enough to stare directly into gaping sewage pipe of modern civilization, and report back with a peg on its nose. Tonight, international scandal, legal humiliation, and one long damp lick that's rocked a planet like a pensioner slipping on a chip. Right then, our top story from Singapore. A French teenager's been fined after a viral straw-licking stunt. While the world's leaders flap about missiles, borders and summits, one continental goblin's marched into history, putting his tongue where no sensible person had put it, outside a hen-do in Blackpool. Numpty News can exclusively reveal that the incident has caused what experts are calling massive second-hand embarrassment, and what ordinary readers have called absolutely fucking grim that. Authorities say the 19-year-old was sorry. Sorry, that's what they all say after they've tongued a public object like a Labrador with concussion. At the scene for Numpty News was our man Trevor Spatchcock, male, part-time kiosk inspector and full-time filthy outrage correspondent. He stood near a bus stop, clutching a disinfectant wipe and looking spiritually defeated.
By heck. That's top-tier shame, that is. I'd have been halfway up to Lancashire Hills by now, pegging it like I'd nicked a parish brass.
Trevor says the stunt has sparked copycat fears, with local councils now allegedly eyeing emergency anti-slurp protocols. Though to be fair, local councils also panic if a leaf lands funny. In scenes reminiscent of a civilization circling the drain with its trousers round its ankles, people everywhere have begun asking the big questions. Why? How bored was he? And did nobody nearby shout, "Oi, pack that in, you saliva maniac"? We then spoke to Brenda Muckwhistle, female hygiene campaigner and chairwoman of the Mothers Against Grotty Tongues Alliance, who was so angry she nearly swallowed her own whistle.
It starts with a straw. Then next thing, some clowns French kissing a handrail outside Greg's. Society's hanging by a thread, and that thread's covered in spit.
Quite right, Brenda. Mock serious boffins now warn this could open the floodgates to an entire economy of attention-seeking daftness, in which grown adults perform increasingly idiotic acts for strangers on the internet, and then look stunned when a judge empties their wallet, is less crime of the century, more bellend of the beverages aisle. For balance, Numpty News also consulted Gary Wobbleguts, male, self-appointed youth trends analyst, and man banned from 3 soft play centers. He attempted to explain the viral logic behind the lick.
Kids today don't want jobs, skills or proper hobbies. They want views. One lad used to learn trumpet. Now they slobber on recycling accessories and call it content.
Finally, Sandra Plimsoll, female, our studio legal expert and part-time community theatre magistrate, summed up the mood with the kind of weary disgust normally reserved for blocked pub loos.
A $400-odd fine for licking a straw in public. Frankly, he's got off lightly. If me nan had caught me doing that, I'd still be grounded. And I'm 43.
So there we are. One lad, one straw, one nation dry heaving into its sleeves. A cautionary tale for our age. If you absolutely must go viral, knit a big hat, wrestle a turnip, do literally anything that doesn't involve your gob and street furniture. This has been Numpty News, reminding you that freedom may be priceless, but being a total muppet can still cost you $465. And to ensure you don't miss out on tomorrow's Numpty News, please subscribe.